Hey everyone, I hope your week's going well. Well, I had a lot of tomatillos in the garden this year and I'm still picking them off the vines. And I decided, you know what? I'm going to make a mole verde for you guys in the style of Michoacán. Now, I'll get you a map of Mexico. Here's Mexico, and Michoacán is right here. So it's central Mexico, but edging towards the south, Pacific, lots of good fish there. Lots of interesting recipes. And this one uses peanuts, which is a nut that is indigenous to South America and it was traded up throughout Central. Very important role. Uses a bit of sesame, which came from the Indonesia, tropical Africa area, but it got incorporated into Mexican cuisine. And even the whole idea of mole, there are many different colors, many different flavors. You always have chili in it, but in this particular one, it's a fresher one. It's not as heavy, but it does have a richness from all the nuts. You get a tanginess from all the tomatillos, a little bit of heat from the chilies, and you use a lot of fresh herbs and greenery in this one. Today's episode, I'm going to be using spinach and parsley and cilantro, whatever I had left in the garden. Get some of that green in there. This dish goes exceptionally well with rice, with fish, nice pork chop, poached chicken. Try it out. I think you might like it. Let's go. And for today, we're going to make a mole verde Michoacan style. Now, in order to make a verde, you're going to need tomate verde or tomatillos. This particular plant was highly prized among the Aztecs, the Maya, the Inca, and the historical record proves that this plant was cultivated 800 years before our calendar even began. So that's almost 3,000 years of tomatillos. The flavor of the tomatillo is similar to a cross between an apple and a green tomato. Tangy, tart, very wide range of applications. And it's understandable why it was held in higher regard than the regular tomato. And here we have some Chile de Arbol. I just transfer them from the garden into the house, getting cooler. Ooh, nice chili peppers. Along with our chili peppers, we're going to need a large bunch of fresh cilantro or a mix of parsley and cilantro, whatever you have on hand. We're also going to need 500 grams of tomate verde, freshly picked. Now these things have a husk on them, which we will remove later, and I'll show you how. We're also going to need 4 cloves of fresh garlic, 3 to 8 fresh chili de arbol, or 5 to 8 serranos, depending on what your tolerance for heat is. 100 grams of unsalted peanuts, 50 grams of sesame seeds, and between 300 and 400 grams of spinach. If you have fresh, use it. I have frozen. Now to wash our tomatillos, just put them in cold water and swish them around to get that sticky film off, and then you rinse it. Now I have 2 varieties of tomatillos in my garden. On the right, I have a tomate de milpa, or a field tomatillo, and on the left, a tomate verde. Different colors, slightly different flavors, but they both work very well. Now onto assembling our mole verde. First, we put all our peanuts into a dry pan and we're going to toast everything. We add our sesame seeds as well, and we put the pan on medium-low heat and just toss it around until it gets that nutty aroma coming out and the color changes to a slightly brown, just like this. Then we're going to put everything into a blender as such. And then we're also going to add a bit of garlic and a bit of water until we make a paste. So first we're going to add our garlic. You can add onions too if you like. And we're also going to add all our water or stock. If you're, let's say, poaching a piece of meat, you can use that. Your cooking liquid goes in. And then once that's all done, we cap our blender and we buzz everything up. Now once this is done, we're going to preheat another pan with some oil in it, and we're going to fry this peanut paste on a medium-low heat to get things thickened up a little bit. Looks similar to tahina, and the flavor is really, really nice, but cooking it out adds even more flavor. In the meantime, we put the tomatillos into the blender, and we're going to coarsely pulse this up until it's a chunkier paste. We're going to add our chili peppers as well, and a bit more water or stock just to loosen things up. And then we're going to hit the blender, buzz it all up, and incorporate this into our peanut paste. Now we add our tomatillo paste to our peanut paste. So now we have our nutty flavors added with our tangy flavors and a little bit of heat. So we cook this out, and our final step is to put our spinach and our cilantro parsley blend into the blender. This will give our final result a vibrant green color and all those nice minerals and vitamins into our sauce. If you put it in too early, it just cooks out and you won't get that bright green color and you'll lose some of the vitamin content. And now for the final step, just cook it out until the vibrant green color comes out, oil slightly separate, and you can serve this with rice, with fish, nice pork chop, anything goes. Discover the regions of Mexico, the foods, it's all out there. Enjoy it, have a great week, and eat your mole verde, mi gente.